Plaintiff Mary Patterson says she lives in a small town and the defendant lives half a mile away. Mary claims she has an 8-pound dog, which she considers one of her kids. And she's suing because she claims the defendant's 4 dogs mauled her beloved pet. Defendant Debbie Ashley says Mary thinks she can win this case based on her looks. Debbie insists her dog is not a vicious dog, and no one really knows what happened because no one witnessed the attack.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I'd like to tell you a little about myself. I'm from Chicago. I have had culture shock ever since I've moved to my small town. And I have a little dog named Sugar. I like to dress her up, take her out. I have 4 kids. We play with her at the park. She slides down the slide. She's like one of my kids.
Let's see it, please.
Plaintiff Mary Patterson is suing the defendant because she claims the defendant's 4 dogs mauled her 8-pound poodle mix.
What type of dog?
She's a little mini poodle Bashan. She weighs 8 pounds.
Beautiful dog. What's the Bashan? I'm not familiar with a Bashan.
Barbie doll dog.
Okay. All right.
Whatever she is, my kids adore her. We take her on trips. I've snuck her into the grocery store. So I've never met Debbie.
How long have you all had the dog?
She's 5.
Very good. You've never met whom?
Deborah.
Okay.
Until the date of the incident.
Okay, I'll let you tell me about the incident shortly. Ma'am, you want to give me some background?
Basically, this is my dog that's supposed to be vicious. This is Ellie. She's a doodle, which is a poodle Labrador mix. She was with her puppies, which I also have pictures, which are double doodles. I'm surrounded by doodle, doodle, doodle. She basically, she protects those kids as if they were her kids. They are my kids. I don't have kids myself. All my kids have 4 legs. And so
how long have you had your dog?
She is 2.5, and the babies turned a year in February, so they're no longer babies. They're still babies, even though they're 70 pounds.
Okay, so what happened?
On the morning of June 13th, my little 3-year-old girl got asked by Sugar to be let out. And it was the second time she ever jumped up and did the deadbolt herself and let our dog out. And thank God she shut the door, because we had these 4 enormous Labradoodles maul Sugar like a pack of wolves. When I see the picture of that brown dog, I visualize blood dripping out of this dog's mouth.
In your yard?
Yes. There was a construction worker working across the street. He took Sugar out of the brown dog's mouth. The brown dog had gripped it and was shaking it like a Labrador would shake its, prey to finish it off.
That is vicious. I didn't know they did that. That sounds more like a pit bull, but nonetheless.
So we got the dog, we pushed it into, the construction worker pushed it into our home. I answered the door, got the dog back in the house, and she was bleeding all over the carpet. She's white, my carpet's white. Oh my gosh, it was horrible.
Dogs get into your yard? Do you have
I don't have a fence
yard?
at all. Usually we just watch her when she goes potty. She stays close. She has the run of the place, which is probably not safe for her in hindsight. But
did not leave the yard to your knowledge?
She did not. She was right in the front yard.
What did you say to the neighbor?
Well, she is not my neighbor. She lives at least a good half mile away.
Oh,
These
really?
dogs traveled in a pack, and they are not normal dogs to our neighborhood.
How did you find out who owned the dogs?
Animal control. When I filed a bite report, they told me where she lived.
I actually contacted
Hold on, ma'am. Okay, and then what occurred?
Well, on the day of the incident, we had to drive the dog to the vet because she was in pieces. I have pictures if you'd like to see her.
I don't want to see that.
She had stitches, everything. The vet bills are only low because I have a very fair vet. We took her to the vet, and when we got back to our subdivision, we went looking for those dogs because we were actually nervous about the kids in the neighborhood. 2 of them had collars, 2 of them did not. The ones that had collars, I was able to catch.
Did you ever speak with the defendant?
I never spoke with her.
Plaintiff Mary Patterson is suing the defendant because she claims the defendant's 4 dogs mauled her 8-pound poodle mix.
Ma'am, let me hear your side.
Basically, I think that this case comes down to Barbie over here thinking she can win on looks because my dogs are not vicious.
She would win if I were the judge, but I'm not the judge.
Well, you know, it is a dog-eat-dog world. But the bottom line is that these dogs...
I don't know if I like that comment.
They got loose. Yes, they did. But so was her dog loose.
On the front yard.
Well, that's what she's saying. Where's somebody to prove that?
How do you know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know either.
Well, what she has proven and you've acknowledged is that your dogs
definitely
bit
were loose.
hers.
They had been in the lake over in her addition because when they got out, I called animal control myself because I do a lot of work with
so your dogs escaped?
Yes. I'm not denying that whatsoever. I'm just saying that I know that these dogs had to be provoked if they did anything wrong because I have babysat or dog sat several dogs at my house. I have pictures of a poodle.
Yeah, at your house?
Yes, at my house.
Not in the street?
Correct, but I'm saying that she had to be provoked by something, whether it had been the construction noise.
How do you know she has to be provoked?
Because she's not a vicious dog. And just like you or anyone would protect their kids, she's protecting her kids.
I'm not a dog.
Well, but dogs think the same way.
Not as I do.
They think to protect the kids.
Okay.
And these are her kids. And she was protecting her kids. I mean, that's just how they are. They don't know size difference. I mean, they don't know that this dog's this big and they're this big.
You're taking the kids thing too far with these dogs.
And I apologize, I'm not trying to.
Yeah, all right. Ma'am, your dogs got loose admittedly, and they were half a mile away. The plaintiff proved that her dog was attacked. She says that her dog never left the yard. You have no way of disputing that. I advise you to keep your dogs on your property, otherwise you're going to get sued frequently. All right? 348 is your judgment. Have a good day.
I have no hard feelings, and Sugar can come over and play with Ellie anytime she wants.
No thanks, I'm not ready for round 2 yet.
Don't take the law into your own hands. Let me show you how to settle it in court. Go to AskJudgeMathis.com.